Hey! So, today we're going to be talking about something completely unrelated to what's on my head. We're going to be talking about well, I don't want to say it's the worst DC Comics movie I've seen this year, but it's awfully close. I'd at least put it number 2. Because Batman vs. Superman, it really did have problems. It may very well be the worst one I've seen this year. But Suicide Squad was not. No. One of the worst movies featuring Batman that I've seen this year is by far The Killing Joke. Alright. I'm hesitant about whether I even want to show this video to anyone. But if you're seeing it, I decided to go ahead and show it to you. So, here we go. The Killing Joke was a classic story by Alan Moore, written in comics way back in the day. It was a big, important story for a lot of reasons, even though it was a very short story. Basically, what happened as a result of this story is that Barbara Gordon was no longer Batgirl, which caused some controversy. Even more so because she was paralyzed by the Joker. You shut up. Fucking sprayer. Anyways, she was paralyzed by the Joker. And that's all in this movie, of course, because it is an adaptation. As a result of her getting paralyzed, she took on a new identity as Oracle, proving that she did not let her disability keep her from being a credible hero and showing that your physical abilities do not decide who you are as a person. So, yeah. And I'm of the opinion, and there's other people that are of the same opinion, that she was actually a better hero as Oracle than she ever was as Batgirl. And I'm a fan of the current Batgirl comic series in which she magically got her walking back and moved to Burnside and became a Batgirl Burnside. Yeah, I actually really like that comic series. Granted, she was magically cured before that run, but yeah. But I will admit that series could have just as easily been done with a different character. They didn't need to do Barbara. Barbara was only brought back as Batgirl because a lot of the people in charge are so stuck in the past and so hooked on their own nostalgia that they can't accept anything new. And I've touched on that subject before, and it's just as true. It's just as true. People who are ruled by their nostalgia are never going to grow past it. But that's not what this is about. This is about the animated Batman The Killing Joke film. Now, this is a bad movie. But why? Why is this a bad movie? Well, number one, The Killing Joke, while it is an important Batman story, probably was not the best to adapt into a film. Why? Remember how I mentioned that it was a short story? And I don't mean it was a short story like written in a... No, the story itself is very, very fucking short. We're talking about taking a story that is barely it's like a single comic worth of story and stretching that into a feature film. This is some like Hobbit in 3 films kind of bullshit here. Not to that level, but it feels just as dumb in my opinion. So, how do they pad this movie out? Because that's the thing. If you're going to stretch out something that's not going to, it's not going to work as the feature film all the time. you're going to stretch it out. You're going to have to pad it out with a little bit. Well, they go the predictable route. They put more Batgirl stuff in, which there really was none in the original. Now, this, in concept, was a good idea because people who aren't familiar with Batgirl, yeah, they could probably use a little time to get to know the character so they can sympathize with her plight later on in the story. But here's where the problems begin, because this is called Batman the Killing Joke. And just like with the Batgirl Triple X movie, Batgirl, who is, well, I mean, you may as well say that they're trying to make her the star of the film by adding the extra Batgirl scenes. She still ends up being secondary to Batman. And, yeah, I mean, that's understandable most of the time, except for the fact that in her own fucking movie, even though it was a porn movie, she was still secondary to Batman. Like, she was a secondary character in her own movie. So it felt weird. So, you got this weird thing of about halfway through the movie, a scene that comes completely out of nowhere. And I don't care. I don't care about your little ships or who you think should end up with who. This comes out of nowhere within the plot of this movie. It's not built up. There's no foreshadowing. It just happens. Batgirl and Batman, fuck. They just bang. They bang. Apparently they're into each other now. The only time this has ever been a thing was in Batman Beyond, where they talked about it happening in the past. And that's like an alternate future timeline that's not part of the regular DC universe. So it's really confusing. So, I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. But yeah, they just bang. It comes out of nowhere, like I said. And it really only exists as a scene, not to please any fans who are big on this pairing, which I don't think there are a ton of people that are huge on this pairing. I think most people see Babs ending up with Nightwing more than not. Yeah. But no, this is all so they have an excuse for Batman getting angry. Because this movie basically makes Batgirl nothing more than a plot device for Batman to be extra, extra angry. Because he was hitting that. He was hitting that. That was his booty. How dare you attack his booty? It's his. God damn it. She's not a person. She's a thing. He owns her. He owns a Joker, and he's going to fuck you up now. No, it's stupid. It's stupid, all right? The acting is still good. I mean, the performances are there. Great voice actors. Same people who worked on the Batman the Animated Series, so you got talent. Kevin Conroy, Mark Hamill, doing their best. But, yeah, the original story itself was problematic, and those same problems do exist in this version of it. Just not to the same degree. Like, one of the big problematic things was the suggested rape of Barbara Gordon after she got shot, because it's not bad enough that the Joker shot her in cold blood. No. It's got to imply that he had his men rape her while he took pictures, or that he raped her while they took pictures. Either way, it's fucked up. Yeah, that's dialed down slightly, but it's clear that that's basically what's supposed to be there. That's still there. There's still the weird shit with Commissioner Gordon. So those are all weird, bad things, and there's, yeah, especially when Batman. It's really, really disjointed. All right, of all the stories they could have told, of all the Batman stories that the Batman the Animated Series team could have worked on. They picked this one. It's so upsetting. It really is. Anything would have been better than this. They could have done the Sword of Azrael. They could have fucking, I don't know, they could have done the Hugo Strange thing where he's all obsessed with Batman and he buries him alive and puts on his costume. They could have done that. It would have been a better movie. What the fuck? I would have taken Batman Zarina over this. This. Oh my God. Oh, it's painful. It is. I've been trying to keep my composure, but no, it's terrible. It's a terrible movie. And the fact that so many talented people worked on it makes it even worse. I'm sorry. I just can't. I can't. Oh, God. I paid to see this. You know, I save all my I save all my ticket stubs, right? You know, like it's a thing. That's a thing that I do. Wait, is this the right? Yeah, it's a thing that I do. See, I save all my ticket stubs for the various movies that I went to watch. I got so angry after seeing this movie. I threw my ticket stub away. I was just done. There's no record of me seeing this movie because I don't want to remember seeing it. But I guess this video is going to be a record. So there's that. I'll keep a blank spot where it should go, right there. That's where the Batman ticket stub goes. But other than that, no. Doesn't exist to me. I hate it. It's a terrible movie. Don't buy it. Don't fucking rent it. Don't watch it. Don't even download it. No. It's terrible. It's a fucking piece of shit. It, yeah. I hate it worse than Justice League War. Because, you know, that movie, as infuriating as it was, its greatest crime was that mostly it was boring. Yeah. And bad characterization. This one, just not feeling it at all. No. Can't recommend it. My face is trying to explode. Yeah. Hopefully the next time I talk to you, it'll be a better animated movie. I believe the next animated movie I'm planning to watch is Kubo and the Two Strings. So that'll probably, knowing me and the fact that I don't have a lot of money to spend on tickets, that's probably going to be the next movie I review. So, yeah. Hey, don't see this piece of shit. Don't. It even ruins like one of the few really interesting parts of the original book, which was the ambiguity over where the Batman kills the Joker, because there's like that whole scene at the end. But in here, no, it's just Batman laughing like he's crazy. He's crazy. Oh, it didn't matter. It didn't matter. Babs. Oh, who cares? Her spine's fucked. Who cares? Who cares? She was raped. Who cares? Fucking Commissioner Gordon ball gag. Bondage get. Who cares? Oh, it's fine. Let's laugh. Let's laugh. Fuck you. Fuck you. You could have made the Judas Contract, the Teen Titans film that people have been wanting for years. And you made this. I would have much preferred, if I had a Batman story to choose from, you know what I would have chose? Batman versus Dracula, Red Rain. Yeah, think about it. They could have released it around Halloween. Great marketing, great story, and 2 sequels. There you go. You got sequel opportunities. Money. People like those stories. Fuck. It would have been better. It would have been so much better. Try to calm down. I'm done. See you next time. Try not to explode.